Šibenik is the economic, cultural and administrative center of one of the most beautiful Croatian countries. There is nowhere in the whole world where on such a small area of only 2,939 square kilometers you can find even 2 national parks. One contains the archipelago of Kornati at the northwest part of the seaside, the other one the river basin of the river Krka. Both of them are protected monuments of nature, witness of existence of Šibenik region's inhabitants. On the spot where Šibenik was formed at least 1,000 years ago, the capital of the King Krešimir, as the first settlement at this Adriatic coast, founded by Croats, the river Krka ends its journey. The fortress of St. Nicola on the seaside and St. Michael, Šubićevac and St. John at the mainland are the centuries-long guards of the town of Krešimir. In the old parts of Šibenik carved into the hillsides, somewhere also with doorsteps at the sea, it is possible to read out the history in unbroken sequence since the 13th century. The best known and the most valuable town construction is the Cathedral of St. James, masterpiece of Euro-Dalmatinus, the Renaissance sculpture. That church, where the religious service has been held for the past 4 centuries with no interruption, is a real masterpiece of architecture and construction and the pride of the town of Šibenik and its old diocese containing the area of the county today. Together with the old town core, the Cathedral of St. James recently got its place in the World Heritage List and it is protected by UNESCO. 450 years ago, there was one great son of this town coming from old noble family, Faust Vrančić, who constructed and described parachute and inserted it in his voluminous book New Machines or Machina Nova in Latin.
Patrick! Patrick!
During the International Children's Festival, Šibenik turns into a big stage for the little ones. The river Krka is the spine of the Šibenik-Knin county, and here, on the hillsides of Dinara, at the waterfall Krčić, the lost river becomes a river that 75-kilometer lower flows into the sea. The first town on its way is Knin. Because of its strategic position, it was called the Door of Dalmatia for centuries. The area of Knin offers extraordinary possibilities for hunting and fishing, and a good meal has been provided for numerous restaurants and bars offering local food of high ecological standards. Along the Krka's flow on several places, the memory of the towns of the old Croatian monarchs from the period of the early Middle Age was left, Nečven and Trošengrad or Bogotin. The Orthodox monastery of St. Angel by Krka was built up in 1402, and the easiest way to reach it is over the village of Kistanja. The other is a well-known Catholic Franciscan resort and monastery on the islet of Visevac, in the middle of the lake, with the same name and dates from 1400. The town of Drniš is a relatively young settlement. As the town of Knin leans on its fertile field of Knin, so is also the town of Drniš turned to the field of Petrovo. The town of Skradin is the last town by Krka before the town of Šibenik. Skradin also has one of the entrances to the National Park Krka. Skradin has a mixture of Illyrian, Roman and Croatian origins, and it is here where the seawater and freshwater mix. Downstream, towards the estuary of the river Krka and the town of Šibenik, there are placed the settlements of Raslina and Zaton, both linked to the sweet lake of Prokljan, one of the many Krka's phenomena. Not far away, in front of Šibenik from the seaside, where the sweet Krka's water doesn't get through, one of the most beautiful